we're here. Look at this, you gotta open your own gate. Deep that one, but we just, all I just got a stick, walk forward and just put the stick in and just check the depth, and knew it was, we were never in any doubt, we were always going to be able to do it. There was a track around to the left, and we read a review that someone put on this morning and say go left if you're towing, but we weren't sure if they were talking about there or up here a bit further where it forks off in front of us here. So I think they were talking about that back there because it was just a string of just deep puddles.
They must have been talking about that because left up here is, I don't know. It's just missed it.
Low-lying trees, man, are the worst. It is official, we've made it into crocodilian territory. We just seen the sign back there for this place. People still swim here down on the beach. However, we've just seen the sign that warns against it, saying that crocs are in the area and attacks could lead to injury or death. So I don't think we'll be doing much swimming, but we will do some crabbing and fishing.
Of course we would.
I don't really feel like injury or death. But she's a super narrow little track. It's bringing back memories of heading out to Joey Lee's. But anyhow, we just passed another couple in a caravan. Luckily we were in a spot where we could cross, and I said, is it worth it? And he was like, oh mate, you will not regret going out here, so stick around, this is apparently pretty spectacular out here. So it is completely free to camp out here, but the catch is the track in is friggin' hectic towing a 3.5 ton van. Super narrow, heaps of little like big water holes and stuff. Easy doable, like we're doing it, we've just done it, we're almost there. But yeah, that's the difference. The barra crab, she's a tar road till you drive into the park. You drive on a...
I just saw a snake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where?
Back there.
Oh, keep going. Keep going, we don't want a snake come into the van.
It was like a yellow belly.
Oh, okay, probably just a tree snake.
Tree snake. Yes, anyhow, yeah, the difference is, that's the difference. You go at the barra crab, you drive on bitumen, but here you've got to take on a serious hardcore, oh, it's not hardcore, but it's bloody
pretty hardcore, isn't it?
It's pretty serious four-wheel driving with a 3.5 ton van behind you in a couple of places. Plus it's super tight, so there's like Joey Lee's, it's the risk of pinstripe is almost imminent. But we'll just take our time and cruise along.
Oh my god, there's another big puddle up here.
But we're almost at the campground. I just seen a caravan out here, so that's good. But that's the catch, that's the catch. Barra crab, you pay 46 bucks a night to be unpowered, but you don't have to drive down any hardcore tracks to get to it. Notch Point, you got to drive down a seriously hardcore track to get to the campground, but it's apparently pretty spectacular. Holy testicle Tuesday, Batman. Yep, that was freaking hectic. We'll just, Ashton and the girls are going to walk ahead to try and scout out the track. I said, oh, I'll just drive down here, and if it's too sketchy, like, we'll have to stop and, I don't know, regroup, whatever. Ashton and I stayed in the car braving it, didn't we, bud? And we were just on the biggest angle then. That was so sketch. It felt like we were going to go, didn't it? I'm glad Alicia wasn't there. She would be packing darkies if she had to seen the angle that the car and the van were just on. I was shitting myself and I'm in the car, so I could just imagine her if she was watching it from outside.
Wait,
considering we are living in the van at the moment, that is home. Home is wherever we tow it, so that could have been gnarly. But have a look at this. We're here. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. Woohoo! Now this is what it's all about, baby.
Pine trees.
Look at that.
Oh, look, there's coconuts there.
Coconut trees. Look out, Barry Mundies. We are in town. We're going to slay them. Yeah, baby. Doing what we do, we found some mangroves, so we're going to go chuck our pots in and see how we go. See if we can get a couple of muddy dogs. Then we might have a flick in the creek here too while we're going. Notch Point. The caravan's back down there. Then you got this side's the creek side. Insane place. And yeah, yesterday I tried to show you with bloody flat batteries on the camera. Ashton and I went and put our pots out yesterday afternoon, didn't we, bud? And we're going to check them. They've had 2 tides. Yeah, we put them out. They had the high over the last night, and then they had another high again today. The sorry, this tracks, it's just chaos out here. Look at it. Just trying to pick a line. I think this one's going to be the go. Yeah, but so they've had 2 tides. We didn't get up early enough this morning to go get them, so we will go get them now. Hopefully they're full. There's a couple of fellas staying across from us that they've got a boat. They've been taking theirs up the creek in the boat, and they come back with an absolute monster of a muddy. So we're hoping ours has got a big monster just like it.
8 of them.
8 of them. That'd be even better. Anyhow, stay tuned. We'll show you a bit of Notch Point mud crabbing. We have arrived at our destination. Sorry, just trying to hold the camera. Yeah, we have arrived. Shoes are going on, muddy shoes. And our traps are in those bloody mangroves there. And I got me, this is croc. Apparently there is a croc that hangs around here, so I've got this as a just in case. This mud, the mud down here is hectic. Like, it's 1 minute it's hard and pretty compact. Yeah, 1 minute it's hard and compact, and then the next minute you're like knees deep in mud. So anyhow, let's go Get some muddy dogs, come on. I tell you, man, this is hard. Yakka. This mud is that soft, it's insane. You just sink. Here, bud. Stand there at the tree. This is a lot of hard work for a crab, I'll tell you. I don't think there's any in that one. By the looks. Oh yeah, there's one in there. No, I don't think so. Oh, there's a couple in here. Oh yeah, they're good size. I'm going to bring the trap out in here. Both males. Yes, baby. Oh, that makes it all worth it. Look at them big dogs. Big muddy dogs. That one's missing a claw, which sucks a bit. Oh. 2 big males, Ashton, we're on. Yes. Got 1 trap to go. Oh man, this is hard work, eh? And we met, this place is insane, Notch Point. It's like a big 4 without the price tag, completely free. Hectic track to get in here, but we pull up and there's just heaps of other families. Last night there's a fire pit sort of dead smack out the front of our house. Everyone rocks up, and we had a massive night last night, so I'm sucking in today. Had a few too many beverages last night. And yeah, let's go get this other trap. Nothing in the second pot. Have a look what we're trekking through here. If a crocodile did come, you're in a lot of trouble, because there is absolutely no running in this crap. I'm sinking knee deep in mud. Whew. We didn't get any in the other trap, but we got 2 big bombers in this one. Yeah, baby. Bloody beautiful. Mud crab dinners. Woohoo! Gotta love a feed of muddy. Especially when you're doing what we're doing, like trekking through this. It's dense as. The mud, you sink up to your knees. Oh, it's hectic. But that makes it all worth it. Yes. Time for a bath. Find this little stream here. Wash ourselves off before we get back in the cruiser. But we got 2 cracking muddersaws. Fact about this place actually, Notch Point. There's a memorial just up there where you can sort of access to get onto the beach to launch your boat. So a man went missing on the 16th of December in 2014, and it's presumed a crocodile attack when he was launching his boat. His boat apparently drifted out to sea with the current and then was washed back down onto the beach, sort of where we're staying. And his car, they found his car still running, but no sign of him. So definitely crocodiles in this area, which is scary, and it's a bit of a shame because the water looks so inviting, but it's just not worth the risk. So last day at Notch Point. One good thing about the big tides up here, I lost a lure yesterday, but I've got a rough idea of where it is. The tide's gone out, so I'm going on a mission to get my lure back. Hopefully it's still here. How good's that? We're just walking over to have a flick off, sort of, this is where I lost that lure, and we come looking for it earlier this morning, couldn't find it. Ashton he's behind me. He just yells out, "Hey Dad, look what I found." Found me lure. How good's that? I got my lure back. Yes. This is about take 20 on the fishing front. We've put in about, I don't know, 200,000 casts, I reckon, for nothing. This is the last spot before we go pack up the van and get out of here. Hopefully we can show you a hookup, but it's not looking good. Hey guys, I think we're going to admit defeat here. No fish at Notch Point, but we're going to have one last cast. Here she goes. Oh, I think I just got a touch. Felt like a touch. Right, one more cast then. Got a little bit of a hit then, so might have to have one more cast. Oh, Ashton's done himself a mischief here. Oh, he's got it back. Last cast for Ashton, can he do it? Nothing. Ah, it's time to go. We've got to go pack up, get out of here, head to our next stop. But the mud crabbing's been awesome. The fishing, however, has been not so awesome. So all in all, I highly recommend Notch Point. The drive in was pretty sketchy and the drive out is going to be sketchy, but it is a pretty awesome spot. We didn't catch any fish, but I did get my favourite lure back, so that, I reckon that's a win. That's pretty well like catching a barra, getting your favourite lure back, and then we done well on the muddies too. So yeah, awesome spot.
I found it.
And you can swim here on the beach side, they say, but we weren't willing to risk it. There's plenty of people that do. Plenty of people do swim here, but not us. You know, mate. Look at them all. Chilling. And so concludes our time at Notch Point. We've just come out the track now. We're back out. They got some skip bins here at the start, so we'll just dump our rubbish quickly. Things to know about this place: the track in is a bit wild, towing a big band. If you have got a full height band, there's definitely a risk of getting a racing stripe, but if you're willing to run that risk, it's definitely worth it. The place was awesome. We had a ball down there. We only done 2 nights. We're having issues with our batteries. We've just got lead acid batteries in the van and they're just not cutting the mustard. We've got a compressor fridge and it just chews the power, so we were struggling power wise, so we'd called it after 2 nights. It's a little bit cloudier today. The sun's out, but it's a bit cloudy, so we're heading back to a caravan park now so we can plug in the power, and then we're gonna have to do some battery shopping and upgrade the batteries. But all in all, awesome spot. If you had a rooftop tinny, it'd be prime here. A rooftop tinny, fishing up the creeks and that, I reckon you'd be sure to snag a barra or something. The crabbing was sick. We got some good crabs. We didn't get any fish, but oh well. The things to know about this joint, other than the track's a bit wild, it is a completely free camp. There's nothing out there. So you got to be fully self-sufficient. Bring your own water, everything you're going to need to survive out there. But all in all, awesome spot. Highly recommend it. Thought we might try something different. Bit of a catch and cook, but mud crab this time. So there's heaps of ways you can do muddies, chili mud crab, all that sort of stuff. But the kids don't like chili, they just like it boiled. So I just get a big pot, fill it full of salt water, and cook them up. Look at that. Looking good. Looking good. Won't be much longer. Crabs are out. Crabs are cleaned. Down there, my little mate. They're going to go sit over there and watch the sun disappear and eat a mad feed of muddies. How is it, bud? Taste tester. How is it? Come on. Good. See, worth all the effort that we went through walking in knee-deep mud to get them. Look at this. What a bad way to eat them. Woohoo! So that concludes another episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, as always, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Still heaps to come. You can see we thoroughly enjoyed those crabs. Absolutely covered in them. Anyhow, catch you on the next one.